top of the pelvis in. So we've done that, yeah? Then to brace the lower back, you want to have the feeling that you're going to push the tummy button forward again, but you're holding yourself against it physically happening. Does that make sense? Okay? And that gives you a downward transition. So the seat bone, by loading the seat bone, by bringing top of pelvis in, collects, then the bracing of the back should make the downward transition. Like that. Excellent, well done. Then as soon as he goes into halt, release the lower back, slightly soften the seat so you come to pelvis neutral and upright. Now to walk on, think slightly tummy button forward, lower leg touch, walk on. There you go. Your hips are looking looser. This is the one advantage of doing this work. It doesn't matter, gets the rider to focus very much more on what the hips and the pelvis are doing, and it's a loosening exercise by gaining more control over it and focusing on that area. So you're going to show me another downward transition to halt by thinking first, prepare. Yeah, he says halt. No, I'm off into trot. And brace. Soft. Yeah. And
so once you obviously start to react to it, I should soften.
Yes, because yeah, and that'll be more particular for like canter trot or trot walk, because what you want to do is give him the signal for the change, but then get out of his way to allow the change through. Yeah. So walk on it. Yeah. Most people keep the aids on physically through the whole motion of the transition, hence they block the horse, hence the new pace has reduced oomph. The technical terms are coming out today. So there, what do you feel him doing to you? Each time he comes across the centre line. Sorry? So the neck bends to the right, and which way does the body go? Body goes to the left. So which hind leg isn't working? No, inside one. Because he's falling off the right hind, yeah? He's drifting to the left to get off the right hind. So, as you come round, load the right seat bone and gently guide with the left rein. So, load the right seat bone, left rein. Which is the outside rein? Yeah, sorry, I'll use inside and outside, my fault. Equal. Now just have the reins a fraction shorter, but still with that idea of go with the flow. Relax, leg draped, neutral pelvis. Keep the hands together as a pair, keep the neck a little straighter by little vibrate outside rein. Now think load inside seat, turn your body. He didn't like it, but he turned more on your path, didn't he? Much better on your path. Very good. Show me another halt transition. And soft. Excellent. The reason I'm saying excellent, no, he's not quite square behind, but because you softened that fraction earlier, instead of the hind leg being trailed out here, the last step was of the left hind. He's actually stepped it right up underneath, which hopefully you'll see on the vid. So it's not quite square, but his last action was, he's now actually squared up and come right underneath. Okay, the walk on again. Because which hind leg should move, sorry. Actually, that wasn't the question I had in my mind to ask, but I got it wrong because I asked the wrong question. Should a front leg or hind leg move first when you're coming out of halt? Hind leg, yes. Yes. But quite a few, actually if you watch quite a few horses, most horses move front leg first. But the moment they move with the front leg first out of halt, they get long and drop onto the shoulder. Hind leg should move first out of a halt. Which hind leg moves first depends on which aid you give. In theory, you should be able to nominate which aid. So if you want the inside hind leg to move first, you move the inside, or ask with the inside leg. If you want the outside hind leg to move first, you ask with the outside leg. but that's getting into another ball game. We'll talk about that. Inside seat, outside rein. Better. Okay.